Do you ever get time to think? Well, I do, about how society's in the blinding me without this information coming at us full force. Excessive, it's difficult to decide on the right choice. You have a voice, use it for positivity. Know you can manifest your thoughts to beneficial energy. What we've been taught is right is not accessible. Think about it, how many neighborhood stores sell vegetables. The devil monitors you while you say a drug, sir. Don't want you to make disciples out of people that's customers. Unity, we ain't having that, so why you think you're clever? We're gonna instill a chip to keep track of you better. Do what you can to fight the power. I'm natural selection, here to sort out the courageous from the cowards. I know the media is gonna lie and try to crucify me cause I'm a threat to secret societies. It's because material things are accumulated. That isn't exactly an indicator that you made it. Law of the jungle, what do you think that your purpose is? Let it be unity and not the selfishness, kid. A toxic lifestyle left in charge of the hood did exactly the opposite of what the devil thought I would. No matter how much time that you may have left, here on earth there's gonna be a fight until the death. How many of you truly know what's going on? Majority of the shit that you think that you know is wrong. The most important things in life are really free. I could give you an orange and teach you to grow an orange tree. W, the advantages of veganism. I'm here to teach you what they don't want you to know. So listen, catch me on Facebook, YouTube, and RBG. Rebel activist, supernova, slumber, safari. Black that's affiliated with the global threats. We stack the dough high, but everything is prioritized. Order of operations. Separate yourself from technology sometimes and focus on your own concentrations and meditate on a high frequency. Doing this will make intuition accurate more frequently. Nigga, be love for who you are and utilize the knowledge that you have attained. See, that is what impresses God. Just because material things are accumulated, that isn't exactly an indicator that you made it. Law of the jungle, what do you think that your purpose is? Let it be unity and not the selfishness, kid. The toxic lifestyle left in charge of the hood did exactly the opposite of what the devil thought I would. No matter how much time that you may have left, here on earth there's gonna be a fight to the death. Now you can live to get old and not be in the best of health if you don't properly take care of yourself. And yeah, I've heard it before, we all have to die for something, but that's no excuse for self-destruction. It's gonna have to push the button after this one and destroy the entire environment. Fuck the system. Illuminati members sick and broad on me when I was young, trying to infiltrate the foundation. Humans are so desperate to satisfy the curiosity, main reason for systemized societies. The stages of trial and error, so true is the saying that it will certainly get worse before it gets better. Let's see what happens when we stop eating at certain places and food on the shelves are consecutively outdated. Chemtrails in the sky from a flyby when the inmates are on the prison yards outside. It's because material things are accumulated. That isn't exactly an indicator that you made it. Law of the jungle, what do you think that your purpose is? Let it be unity and not the selfishness, kid. A toxic lifestyle left in charge of the hood did exactly the opposite of what the devil thought I would. No matter how much time that you may have left, here on earth there's gonna be a fight until the death. Not a threat, but a promise.
The reality is that everyone isn't going to be saved from miseducation. So my suggestion would be to connect with like-minded individuals to create an infrastructure that can positively guide people into the right direction. Nothing happens overnight, so patience is the key ingredient for our success. With discipline and determination, operations should be successful. Our most powerful weapon is our minds. A change is needed. Things are not right, and it is quite unrealistic to fight in this war alone. Our first approach is to help people to stop being their own worst enemies. If we can achieve that goal, the rest should easily fall into place. It's not going to be a piece of cake, but it is possible, so don't be discouraged by the seemingly unsurmountable obstacles, because it can and will be done. Whether you like it or not, knowingly or unknowingly, you're a part of somebody's movement. The question is that movement for the best interests of you, your people, and the planet? I guess it's rather easy to abandon the American struggle and move to Africa, only to be a warrior in a different struggle. Every individual has an obligation to decide what would be best for them. Many people lack the motivational insight that it takes to think outside of the box, so they think that this is all there is to it and that nothing better exists. People's minds are shackled. They are miseducated and are detrimentally in love with an illusion. It is what it is, and nothing, including people's consciousness, has manifested by accident. Me and others like myself can guarantee a more divinely arranged experience on this planet. The main key to tapping into the knowledge of how God wants us to live is to know thyself. The struggle can and will take you under if you are unaware of what it takes to properly maneuver in it. If you are exhausted now, know that the struggle has only just begun. No matter what you feel, there is absolutely no turning back. Quitting only leads you back to the beginning. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. The closer that we get to nature, the better off that we will be. Most are being defeated by the minds of the enemies, so there's no need for the enemy to use any physical attacks. Money is a necessity, and we need to practice more on spending it on things that are necessary. We are in this battle. Our friends, family, and children are in this battle. What we must do with the little bit of freedom that we do have is seek truth, apply truth, and help others to be able to identify and understand the truth. As I have always suggested, good nutrition, although there are other aspects of good health, should be the first step in the process that I call rejuvenation of the people that are traumatized, miseducated, unaware, and have simply given up. It's not a matter of turning the other cheek, but it's rather about knowing the order of operations. Sure, many fell victim to the traps that were set in these battlefields that some call concrete jungles, but highly intelligent minds got us into this dysfunctional way of life, and it's going to take minds of the same condition or higher to free us.